Hello, welcome back to the vlog.
Oh, this is very different.
That was a terrible accent. I can't do accents worth anything, but welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with my beautiful wife, Audrey.
Aw, hi.
And today we're going to be quizzing her on music things. The quiz is going to vary between like music items to certain instruments to some things that have to do with music theory.
Oh boy.
We got it all. So.
I feel like I'm not going to be doing well on this quiz.
This wasn't originally supposed to be the first question, but do you know what this is?
I feel like I've seen it before, but I feel like all my guesses are going to be so stupid.
No, that's okay.
Okay, I feel like it's like one of those little music box thingies. Do you like turn it and does it make noise like based off like where the little circle dots are?
That's really close.
Okay, to me it reminds me of like the inside of what a music box would
think
be.
Music box. You are pretty much right. Think music box, but bigger.
Like how big?
Like piano big. So this is called a piano roll.
Oh.
And there used to be these old pianos called player pianos that had a little compartment in the middle. You could open up the doors. It was like right behind where you'd put like your sheet music. You could open up the doors and you could buy these little piano roll things, stick it in them, close the compartment, push a button, and this thing would start rolling and it would play the piano based on like the notes and the timing on the piano roll.
Oh.
So it is kind of like a music box thing, but like...
You know what that reminds me of? Okay, so remember when we played, it was in one of my videos that we filmed like months back, but we played that little kids game where we had to like do the little things in the fridge, and then there was like a piano section that you did. I don't remember what it was called, but okay, it was like for preschoolers, and it was like really dumb things. Like we had to like paint by color or whatever. Another one we had to like match the things in the fridge, and then there was a piano section, and you had to like. I think it looked like this. I think that's the kind of piano it was.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try to show you after the video.
All right. Okay. Next question. I'm sure you know what this is.
A guitar pick.
Okay, here's the question. What side of the guitar pick do you use to pluck the strings?
There's a specific side.
There is a specific side of the guitar pick you use to pick the strings.
I did not know this. I've owned guitar picks, but I like hardly ever use them. I feel like for me it's easier to use my fingers, but I don't even play the guitar, so I can't say much. I feel like you use the back.
What's the back?
The ones without the words. Oh, you're talking about the sides.
Yeah.
The tip. No. I would say the tip.
Yeah.
I would use the tip. Okay.
That's correct.
I thought you were talking about like what side you see.
No, not like the front back side, like the three sides of like the triangular thing. Like do you use the point or do you use like the long edge?
Yeah, no, the point.
But yes, use the point because you hold on to like the long edge.
Okay.
Okay, here's some music theory.
Are you kidding me?
Do you know what the little squiggly line is called? I feel like this is more of a piano thing now that I think about it. So
I've ever seen this.
I have seen it in like cello music though. I don't know if you've ever seen this as a flute player.
I don't think I have.
Okay.
Because I don't recognize it right off the
All
bat.
right. This is called a mordant.
Is it like a vibrato kind of thing?
It's a trill kind of thing. So there's two kinds of mordants. There's the one that has just these squiggly lines, and there's one that has like a line that goes through the middle perpendicular. The one that has the line that goes through the middle perpendicular means you do like a really short trill to the note below this note. And the normal one means you do a short trill above the note, like just a one-time trill, like da-da-da, 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 you know?
Okay.
So I can show the proper notation of mordants right there.
Maybe I have. I mean, I have done trills on my flute, but it hasn't been for a long time, so I forgot what they look like in the sheet music. So maybe I have seen it.
Yeah, the trill notation just has like a TR and then like a squiggly line.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what
it
looks like.
A mordant is usually, it's like, the reason why it's not notated as just like a normal trill is because mordants are like a tiny baby trill.
Okay.
Usually used in like quarter or half notes.
Okay.
So, Okay,
Oh.
next question. Do you know what key signature this is?
It's all in sharps. I played flats.
Oh gosh.
I
should have picked the flats
I
one.
do
I forget
play-
you band kids play mostly in flats.
I do play in sharps,
Orchestra
but
plays mostly in sharps.
yeah, I mean, I do both, but I always have to translate in my head to flats. Are you kidding me?
I don't think the 4 flats key has the same name as the 4 sharps key.
I don't
though.
think so either.
That's the thing.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, I forgot that you know flats better than sharps. This is E major.
Okay.
4 sharps is E major. E major is F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp.
So far, I've only gotten one thing right.
That's okay. Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. Okay, that's the reed for like a clarinet or an oboe or something. No, a clarinet. It's not for an oboe.
This one's actually a saxophone reed, but
okay.
it's all pretty
Similar
much
thing.
the same.
Similar.
I think
Yes,
it's pretty much
I mean-
the same.
Oboe or clarinet people are probably gonna be like.
Yeah, I know the reeds aren't exactly the same because they're for different instruments. but
Have you ever tried like playing with a reed? It
Yes.
tastes so gross.
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes like wood, but can you just imagine like using it day after day how spitty it is?
Yeah. Anyway, yep. Okay, this is a silly one. Do you know what this instrument is called? It's a lot longer than it looks in this picture.
A lute? I don't know. I feel like it's an olden day flute recorder thingy.
No, like it's long.
Like how long?
Like probably wider than your arm span long. Like it
Really?
looks really short in this picture because the picture is
It's
constrained,
diagonal.
but like it's really
I
long.
don't know what this is.
You ever heard of a didgeridoo?
Really? That's what it looks like?
Yeah, it's like a long wooden tube, and when people play the didgeridoo,
like-
they're like sitting down and they have it, but then it's like real, like the front end of it is just like sitting on the floor, and it's like super long.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I've heard of a didgeridoo and I've like heard what it sounds like, but I definitely didn't recognize it.
This is an easier music theory one. Do you know what this is called?
Yes, it's it's not staccato, it's the opposite. It's when you don't accent the note, you just move on to the next one. I forgot the name of it.
It also starts with an S.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember it.
It's a 4-letter word.
Slur?
Yep.
Yes.
Good job. I knew you had that one. Yeah.
My brain's a little rusty.
Yep, so this is called a slur, and Audrey's right. It's where you move on to the next note without like giving it its own accenting. Like for flute.
Staccato.
For flute, the
or-
way you accent different notes is you like click your tongue on the top of your roof, right? Like,
Yeah, that's when you just go.
yeah, so you switch the notes without
Yeah.
doing the little thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can even hear that in the video.
You have to go up to the camera.
All right. More music
Oh
theory.
my gosh, you just love your music
Do
theory.
you know what this is called?
A circle of fifths. That looks way more than 5, but I'm assuming. I've heard of the circle of fifths. I don't know if there's more. Circle of eighths?
No, it's the circle of fifths.
Okay.
I honestly don't know exactly why it's called the circle of fifths, but yes, this is the circle of fifths.
I'm pretty sure I had to memorize. Yeah, at one point in band, I had to memorize them all and play it from memory to my band teacher. It was scary, but I.
Yeah, same.
And now I don't think I can do it anymore.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
here we go. This next one is more music tech
Oh.
than other things. Do you know what this is called?
I feel like that's what they use in studios. Like the people behind, like, so there's like someone singing and then like a glass panel and then there's these
Yep.
guys and they're like working these little thingies. I have no idea. Like, it's something panel. I don't know. It's like a music panel.
It's a very simple name.
I don't know what it's called,
you
but
know
I know
what
they
the-
press buttons and move things.
They do press
I
buttons
don't
and
know
move
what the
things.
things do, but.
Okay, this is called a mixer.
Oh.
It just makes it so that you don't have to go into your software program and adjust the track volume and levels and stuff by mouse. You can just do it with like a slider.
Ah.
It makes it a little easier.
I understand now. I never knew it was for it. I just knew it was some fancy music.
Yep. All right, next question. I feel like you should get this. On a stringed instrument, there are two parts that I'm talking about. There's the instrument and there's the bow. Where does the bow go?
Do we point? I don't know if they could see.
Yeah, I'll add an arrow.
Right there. Is it called the bridge?
Yep. Yep. You're good.
I played the violin.
I know.
For like 3 years. Yay, I got one! I feel so smartly.
Yep. All right. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Do you know what this is?
A foot pedal?
Yes, but do you know the specific name of the foot pedal? Dun 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 dun. And again, it's another piano thing.
I was gonna say, I know it goes to a piano, but I don't know if there was a specific name. I just thought it was called foot pedal.
I mean, that works.
Pedal board? I don't know.
No. This is called, I don't know why I say this.
This is called.
This is called, this is called a sustain pedal.
Oh, okay, now
It's because
I
when you
understand.
push it down,
It holds the note.
it holds all the notes, which is called sustain in musical terms. I figured you'd like recognize the name, but I wasn't sure if you'd be able to like
Yeah.
say it by that name.
Foot pedal.
Yep. Okay, this next one's probably one of the hardest questions I've got, maybe. I don't know. Okay, this is an eighth note, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like a British other name for
Are
it.
you kidding me? You're expecting me to know the British side?
It's like considered to be the more, at least I feel like it's considered to be like the more proper name for the note.
Okay. I have
Yeah,
no
man.
idea.
Have you ever heard of a quaver?
I
You've
don't
never
think
heard
so.
it referred to as a quaver? Band kids. I don't. Okay. Band kids are awesome.
You've
I've
probably
just
got
like,
band view.
I feel like on the orchestra side, we do way more like classical music,
Yeah.
so we're
Oh,
probably
yeah.
a lot more familiar with the more
Probably. You're more
like
fancy.
technical music theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we don't do classical as much as you do, by far. Like.
Yep. Okay, this one's easier. On the screen is a guitar and a bass. Which one's the guitar and which one's the bass?
The bass is the blue one? I think. Wait. No.
Look carefully.
Honestly, I don't even know. I'm just guessing the blue one, even though. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying the blue one. The blue one's nope. The
No.
blue one is not.
The blue one's the guitar.
Are you kidding me? There's that many?
This doesn't always apply to everything, but
There's that many strings?
typically a guitar has 6 strings, and typically a bass has 4 strings.
I did not know that. I
So-
don't know anything about bass guitars.
Yeah. However, you can get 6-string bass guitars, and you can get like 8-string normal guitars. But
Definitely
anyway,
got that one wrong.
Yeah. Now you know.
Now I know.
You know what this is?
Yes, it's like percussion. What is it called? I've played one before in like 2nd grade, I think.
2nd grade?
No.
This one's not a xylophone. It is set up like kind of similar to a xylophone in that it looks like a piano and you whack them with mallets, but this is not a xylophone. It has a different name.
Gosh, I know, there's a bunch of different ones. I've seen them, I've heard them, I played it like once. If I was still in band, I promise you I would know it.
It's been too long, huh?
A marimba's a drum, right?
No.
Never mind.
You might want to go back to that one.
It's a marimba?
Yeah, this is a marimba.
You know, that was stuck in my mind. I was like, no, it's not. I'll say it just in
Indeed.
case.
It is indeed a marimba.
I didn't really get that right, but.
Yeah, the word was in
I
your head
can't-
though, so. Okay.
Pretty
You will see that I am out of pictures. But that was only 14 of my 15 questions.
What?
The
There's...
last question does not have a picture. I will consider this a bonus question because it's stupid. Is a piano a percussion instrument or a string instrument?
I don't like this. Because I feel like it's both. Because it has strings in the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works, is by strings.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like it's...
Then why is it a percussion instrument?
Because of the keys. It looks like a percussion. I'm gonna say, I feel like I'm like in an existential crisis right now. What is it? I don't know. I'm not a piano player.
I know. That's why it's kind of a dumb question.
You know, I like my gut's like it's percussion, but then my brain's like it's probably strings because it has strings. But you don't play it like a normal string. You say it's a dumb question? It's tricky. Every time I heard like when people talk about strings, I only think of like orchestra, and then when people talk about percussion, I only think of like marimba and xylophone and drums and triangle. I never think about the piano for either of them.
So yeah, a piano has strings on the inside, like the
I'm
way
gonna say it's strings.
a piano is set up is that it has a bunch of strings in a line.
Mm-hmm.
But then the way the keys work in a real acoustic piano is that each key is attached to this little thing that sits like, if this is the key, it's attached to like this little thing called a hammer. I don't know if you can see this. This were the key. It'll be attached to like a little thing called a hammer down here, and then the string comes around here.
Yeah.
And so every time you press the key, it activates the hammer, and the hammer goes punk and whacks the string.
Which is kind of like a percussive instrument.
Exactly. So is it percussion?
It's both. Neither. Trick question.
It is a trick question, and it is mostly, to most people, considered to be both. Good job.
You said this is easy. You were tricking me.
I didn't say that was easy.
So it's a yes and yes question.
It is a yes and yes question. Most people consider it to be a stringed instrument and a percussion
What do you
instrument.
consider it to be? If you were to
Both.
choose one.
It's both.
Okay.
Like
that's
it
what
has
I-
strings
has
and it
both
has
of
a
them.
thing that whacks the strings.
Yeah.
It's like if you played a xylophone, but instead of like these like wooden keys, you had strings. That's basically like what a piano is.
Yeah.
Therefore, I believe a piano to be both a stringed and a percussion
It makes
instrument.
sense to my brain, so.
Yep. Thanks for playing, Audrey. You did great.
I'm a novice.
You are a novice, I guess. That's okay. You haven't done music stuff for like a good while.
3 years.
Yeah, it's been a while for
It
you.
has been a while, and it's very sad.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm kind of rusty on stuff too, but
Less rusty.
maybe less rusty. But music is going to be my career, so
You
that's
better not be rusty.
probably how it should be. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and make sure you'll like and subscribe and comment. Yeah, that's the other thing. There's a nice section down there where you can go leave your comments about if you liked my video or not. So you should do that too, and say if you have any other ideas for me for videos, because I need them. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret.